Hey, what's up everyone? Unbiased here. I recently reached 500 subs and it was not an easy task. It takes a lot of consistency and a lot of effort. If you're a beginner out there and you're just starting a YouTube channel, here are the 7 tips to reach your first 100 subscribers. Step number 1. Start right away. If you don't have a channel yet, then the first step is to start right away. A lot of people keep waiting for a perfect moment, one more excuse, and so on. But let me tell you, there won't be any perfect moment. You just have to start at some point. So let it be right now. You might think, oh, I don't have a good camera, oh, I don't have a good microphone, and so on, etc. etc. But it is way better to start off with whatever you have at hand rather than to not start at all. So your video or audio quality should not be your priority as long as the content that you're trying to deliver is good. The second most important step is to choose your audience. Targeting your audience is one of the most important steps because you keep making your videos not knowing what your audience really wants will make your videos flop. You have to decide on what type of content you love making and then check if people actually want that type of content. It's always good to keep in check that your goals of making good content of what you like aligns with what people actually want to see. There is no point in creating content that no one is gonna watch, right? So the third important step is don't start YouTube just for the money. Usually, many of us see YouTubers making a lot of money and decide to start a YouTube channel ourselves. YouTube does allow making money, but it takes a lot of time even to get the first YouTube salary. You can make money in YouTube, no doubt in that. If you keep making the content you love, eventually you'll start getting paid for your efforts. That's how it works. So the next one is being consistent. I cannot stress how important it is to be consistent while posting your videos. Once you have started making your videos, your immediate reaction would be to keep track of the subscriber count. Getting the initial subscribers is really not that hard because you just share it with your family and friends and you just get your bunch of subscribers. But later, as you keep posting, your subscriber count might increase very slowly or in some cases, not increase at all. This happens to all of us. The decision you make at this point decides your entire YouTube journey. Many lose hope and leave the platform instead of being consistent at posting what they love. YouTube's algorithm is quite interesting. Since you just started your channel, it takes time for YouTube's algorithm to figure out when and whom to recommend your channel. The best thing to keep doing at this point is post consistently and eventually you will definitely see your subscriber count increasing. The next one is creating catchy thumbnails. The main differentiator between videos on the same topic is the thumbnail. Think about it. You see multiple videos on YouTube for the same topic, but you mostly end up watching only one video on that topic. How do you exactly choose that video? The title, even though is important, what actually grabs your attention is the thumbnail. Any viewer hardly looks at the title of the video. All you have is like 1 second of their time, and how you try to market your video within that 1 second counts as the potential subscriber. Even if your content is amazing, but if people pass your video just because they didn't like your thumbnail, how heartbreaking is that? All that effort you put into your video gone waste if no one decides to watch it. Just put at least 1/4 of the time you make the video to make a good thumbnail. You can figure out if a thumbnail is good by sharing it with your friends and asking them their opinion, or you can just put yourself as a viewer and honestly judge if you yourself would watch the video based on the thumbnail. The sixth one is using call to actions. Call to action is basically encouraging the viewers to subscribe, like, or share the video. One of the biggest mistakes that a lot of beginners on YouTube do is either not give any call to action at all, thinking it makes them look cool by not asking people to subscribe or like, or giving too many call to actions throughout the video. People usually don't perform any of these actions unless they are reminded and encouraged to do so. You do a call out during your video, preferably at the start, middle, or at the end. But make sure you just don't put one call to action at all these 3 places. Remember that people are watching your video to have a good time, being entertained, or to learn something new, and not to watch you constantly telling them how to subscribe or like the video. The last one is making use of the YouTube analytics. Now that you have started posting consistently on YouTube channel, it's time to check the analytics that tells you how your video has performed amongst the audience. You can check this in the analytics section in the YouTube studio. This is crucial because it may tell you what are the terms that people usually search for and end up watching your video, to fine tune the title of your video to those search terms. Some of the most popular search terms are how to, what is, and so on. You can try posting videos on how to make your computer faster, or what is the best way to do something, or what is an iPhone, and so on and so forth. Don't try my so and so, as you aren't famous yet and people need not be interested in your life yet. So save the fun titles for the future and stick to the general keywords that people search for. Another good metric to see on the YouTube analytics is viewer retention. That tells you how long have people watched your video. This helps in understanding what parts of the video do people usually stop watching your video. You can make changes to those parts in the future videos to make your videos more engaging. So these were all the 7 steps to get your first 100 subscribers. I hope to see you all YouTube aspirants in the comment section, and while you are down there, hit the subscribe button to help out my channel. It really means a lot. Now that's a live example for call to action. Be sure to try something like that in your next video. So thanks for watching and see you all in the next one. Peace.